So I was basically at Labor Works with this dude named Jerry. And Jerry, he's black too, and he ended up being a cool dude. And we was just about to get paid and stuff, and he said, "Hey, bro, come sit in my car, and let's smoke." So I'm in the car and we smoking. And I don't know how the subject came up, but basically the subject was about going, to these small towns, and, how certain white people be acting, not wanting us there or whatever. I don't know why we was talking about that, but basically he said, yeah, bro, actually, I got a little story about that. I'm like, oh, for real? He like, yeah, bro. And at this time we was talking, this was like 2021. He said, yeah, bro, back in like 2009, bro, I was coming from Detroit and I was riding back to Ohio. He cutting through Highway 89, right? And he said his car started like acting funny, so he pulled it over and he checked the hood or whatever. Everything looked straight. So he started the car back up. Everything was good for like, next 10 minutes, and then it started doing that again. So he eventually pulled over when he got to this little rest stop, and he go in the store. He asking the store guy for help, but the white dude just sitting there looking at him like, like he was the creep or something. So he like, man, I just need a phone or whatever. And he's like, yeah, man, we ain't got no phone. But as soon as he was saying that, he seen the guy like putting the phone under the desk or whatever. So he was like, all right, man, yeah, bro, let me get up out of here. So when he goes back, sitting in his car or whatever, he sees like, a few more people in the store. And they was white. They was looking through the window. He stepped in the woods and was trying to get some good reception. And he started getting a few bars, so he kept walking or whatever. And he kind of lost track where he was, He turned around and he like, oh man, where am I at, bro? Like, so he tried to retrace his steps or whatever. It's been like 5 minutes, he making his way back, and he thought he heard something fly past his head. He was thinking, I must be going crazy or whatever. So he keep walking, and something else fly past his head, and he like, all right, man, that ain't no coincidence. So he chooses to walk slow this time and listen. And as he's walking, he hears something like hit a tree. So when he go back and look at the tree, there's an arrow sticking out. So he like, man, what the? So another arrow fly past his head. So he like, oh, so he's running, and eventually he make it out the woods. And when he make it back to his car, for some weird reason, reception is working again. So he starts his car up. He don't even care that it's doing the little wiggling thing or whatever. He gets out of there as fast as possible. When he gets on the highway, he calls his people and he tell them what just happened. And he make it back home safe. Dang, that's crazy, bro. So he like, yeah, man, but yeah, bro, let's go and get up out of here. And, he dropped me off at the crib. Yeah, bro, that's crazy, man. Y'all think bro almost got killed in the sun downtown? Like, comment, subscribe.